Hello, how's it going? I just wanted to demonstrate basically the two polarities between, two censorship laws, which, are basically that, if you do one exercise, which is the told exercise, is that there is a censorship, there's also a punishment, pain, and some form of guilt, that has to do with doing an exercise. Um, at the same time, in history, there's also a method to where the body was more physical, and that the body was more physical into where, it had the ability, to, do things that are now probably not allowed, because the bodies are more sedentary and like to sit, and watch TV, And so what I'm trying to explain is, okay, so, we have a, push-up, that we can do. And it's just a push-up, and, I've been always taught, to do a push-up. And, I can do, as many as I need. Usually it feels like there's a drill instructor up here going, come on, man, like finish your meal, and, I mean, you can't just sit there like this, but, it usually feels easier, and you do get tired. And even if you got your knees like this, I mean, what is this practical for? I mean, there's nothing else that it would be practical for besides just the push-up, and I just don't understand how that's used. And then, in the past, let's just say, let's say ancient Greece, probably Sparta, probably, I just say, another 1,000 years ago, and probably before that, they didn't have, as much of a reference on that. It was probably much more sexual, when, like men have push-ups, it's probably, like more like humps was probably the previous censorship, as far as that goes. And I think that, if that's taken into, history examination, for example, I believe, that, it's a very comfortable way, to do exercise. And also, we have sit-ups, for example. And, to me, it just reminds me of a pregnancy. I don't really see anything else that it could resemble. And, because I mean, look, push, and I mean, look, even push up, push up, and I mean, that's it. That's all it is, and I mean, I imagine things, and I mean, I have interactivity, when I do exercise. And, I mean, that just doesn't really seem that practical to me, and, it just doesn't. And then when you do a push-up like this, that's for one person who doesn't know how to have sex still, out of the 50-50 populace, which is, there is, and it's, one push-up is for the female probably, right? Because it's saying, push, 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 right? And then the man is like, like, come on, pull, chin up, and I mean, all of these pieces, could easily, be assembled, into something that could be easily understood, and then, I mean, it's, I think that's very good logic, and, what other exercises that can we do, and, to this, to me, is another exercise is meditation, and I mean, what is it? Just, seeing what your feet smell like, smell your feet, I mean, that's what it seems like, because it's, we are fashionable people, and we always smell, things, you know. I mean, the stinkiest thing is good in your feet, you know, and you want to monitor that, right? So when I meditate, like, why can't I just sit there and, you know, just concentrate, you know, instead of have, you know, some kind of fashion statement, you know, about it. You know, it's just very stupid about that. Very. Anyway, you know, these are just, you know, just takes, and, you know, they're kind of fun.